Ever had that sudden, icy sensation in your chest when someone deliberately tries to cut you down to size? Maybe it is a backhanded comment disguised as advice from a colleague, or a cold, calculated text message that keeps you staring at your ceiling at 2 in the morning. Your heart races, your throat tightens. Your immediate instinct is to fire back, to defend your honor, or to write a long, desperate explanation to prove them wrong. You want to force them to see your pain. You want to hold up a mirror to their cruelty, hoping it will somehow spark a moment of regret. But here is the hard truth you need to hear. They do not care. In fact, your burning anger and your visible hurt are exactly what they are fishing for. Your reaction is the ultimate prize. When people set out to undermine you, they do not operate in a vacuum. Every passive-aggressive jab, every subtle irrill, and every public slight is a calculated investment of their energy. And like any investor, they expect a psychological payout. If you lose your temper, you prove they can dictate your mood. If you look crushed, you prove they are important enough to shatter yourself. They do not want a rational conversation. They want to watch you bleed emotionally because it makes them feel powerful and untouchable. Your distress is the proof of their absolute control over your world. But there is a hidden law of behavioral physics that can completely dismantle this dynamic in less than 10 seconds. It does not require you to trade insults or play dirty. Instead, it strikes directly at their deepest, most primitive vulnerability. They do not fear your hatred. Hatred is still a form of intense, consuming attention. What they truly fear is your utter lack of interest. They fear being treated as completely insignificant, boring, and pathologically small. When you treat their malice not as a threat, but as a pathetic, childish cry for attention, you strip away their power and leave them starving in the dark. To execute this, you must deploy a precise 3-step protocol that requires absolute, unshakable discipline. Step 1 is the clinical visual scan. The exact millisecond they say something cruel, do not flinch, do not drop your gaze, and do not let your breathing falter. Instead, let your face go completely blank. Look at them the exact same way a scientist examines a microscopic bacterium under a glass lens. Slowly scan their eyes. Let your gaze drift down to their chin, then up to their forehead, and back to their eyes. Do not say a word. This silent, analytical look completely halts their momentum. It sends a chilling message to their subconscious. You are not intimidated. You are simply studying them. Step 2 is the flatline validation. When they finish speaking, expecting you to get defensive, you offer them nothing but a flat, mildly bored acknowledgement. You do not argue the facts or correct their lies. Instead, you deliver a dry, neutral response. Say something like, "Okay, I hear you," or "if you say so." By treating their venom as worthless, uninteresting noise, you signal that their opinion holds zero value. Step 3 is the pity dismissal. Directly after your flatline validation, you hit them with a tiny wave of cold, detached pity and immediately remove your presence. Tilt your head slightly, look at them calmly, and say softly, "You seem to be carrying a lot of anger inside you today. I hope things get better for you." The absolute second those words leave your mouth, your attention must vanish. Look down at your phone, turn your shoulders completely away, or simply walk out of the room. You have just reframed their aggressive attack as an embarrassing sign of weakness. You have left them entirely alone, standing in the cold void of their own insecurity. True strength is never about winning a fight on their level. It is about showing them that their level does not even exist in your world. A bully can only pull your strings if you keep holding onto the ropes. Put your hands in your pockets, execute the scan, drop the pity, and walk away. You own your peace. Never let them steal it. Stay safe.